Okay, I'm going to start sanding, and these are the sides here. I'm going to be bending these pretty soon. Right now they're a little, I think they're a little bit stiff. Just want to sand them down just a little bit. They're about 115 thousandths thick. I thought I'd take them down around 100 or so, maybe a little less, but right now they're pretty solid, and I think I'd like to get a little more flexibility before I put them in the bending machine. So I've got some 80 grit paper on an orbital sander here. You know, go turn on the vacuum and we'll start sanding. Okay, just finished sanding, and these are, now when I measure these are about 198 to 100, and they feel pretty good. I think these will bend all right. Took out some of the scratches and imperfections that were in here. This wood is really pretty. So now I got to decide which side's going to be up on these. And then put the template on top of the sides and get the sides cut to shape before I bend them. Okay, I figured which side I'd like up, and basically this is going to be the bass end of the guitar on this side. This will be the bass end here, and then, you know, it'll go like that. You can see there's this figure right here I'm going to have towards the larger bout, or the bottom end of the guitar. I've got a small crack up towards the front here, so I'm going to want to avoid that with the pattern. So this is the pattern on my sides here, and I'm just going to trace this out. I'll probably try and get it. There's kind of a nice feature back here, some darker wood. I want to kind of pick that up here, get more of this back wood here, and avoid that crack up front. Just put my glasses on here so see what I'm doing, and then just trace it out. We got it. I don't know if you can see that. I can see that. I'll be able to pick that up on the bandsaw and cut close to those lines. Now I got to do the same thing on this side. Alright, well I've got the top or the side pattern traced out on both of these, and I marked which way is the top of the guitar on here, so I've got that for reference. But this side right here, if you're playing here, this is actually going to be the wood that we'll be looking at here. Top here, the back of the guitar here. And as I say, I marked it here. I've got a reference, and I know that's my top because that's the flat part of the side. The back has more of a radius to it. You can see the way the line goes down here. And same on this, except this will be, we won't be looking at this side. But this will be towards the top, and this will be the back of the guitar down here. I'm just hoping that, I don't know if you can see this this in the wood right here where it kind of curls. I'm just hoping that's not a weak spot in the wood when we're bending, that doesn't break. But as I said, I did make this towards on the back of the guitar that's got the larger radius, so there'd be less stress on it. This is the top here, and what I'm going to do is just give this a light sanding just to get the lines off of it. And as everybody's been wondering, which way did we go with the back? Here's the back. I glued up the back of the guitar, and my brother agreed with me that he didn't want the back stripe in. So I'm going to sand this just a little bit too, also to get the lines off of here, so I can trace my own pattern on here. So I'll go ahead and sand both these pieces because this takes a while. This is a very hard wood. Even with the 80 grit, it doesn't come down very quick. I'm sure the spruce will come down very quick. I just got to get the lines off of that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what the wood looks like with the glue off of it. Alright, now we're back. I bet you I've been sanding for a good half hour, 45 minutes or so. The Gonzalo on this is going to be the side that's going to be showing. On the inside, there was some like small tool marks and stuff on this wood, and I just spent some time getting the tool marks out. The braces will be glued to the back here, but I wanted to get all those marks out and make sure everything was smooth. But this wood is just beautiful, and in the infamous words from that famous movie, I think it was Christmas Vacation, you can't see the line, can you? So the joint was real nice. And now the Sitka, I got the lines off so that I can draw my plans on here. And this is going to be the back. It's got a little bit of imperfection over here, but I think that's going to be outside the pattern. This is fairly thick still, even with taking the lines off. We'll thickness it later because we do have to put a rosette in. But I was going to just try and wet this wood a little bit, just see if it'll bring up the grain even a little bit more. Almost looks like it's got that like the color of coal almost. Very golden type hues to it. Yeah, that is something. That's it. So I think that's it for tonight. Next thing I'll probably do is we'll be bending. We're going to try and bend the sides in my bending machine. So we'll see how that goes. Take care.